New this week on DVD, one of the best and one of the most controversial movies of the year, one of the most ridiculous movies of the year, and one of the most underappreciated films of the year.
These are ancient civilizations that were separated by centuries, and yet this same pictogram was discovered in every one of them.
They're smiling.
I think they want us to come and find them.
Let's start with Prometheus, and let's be honest, some of you broke up with me over my rave for this movie. You're never going to let me forget it. You hated this film, and you couldn't understand why I loved it. Granted, it's obscure and maddening and strange and elusive, but it's also beautiful and thought-provoking and occasionally really disgusting in a good way. Ridley Scott creates an amazing world. Charlize Theron and Michael Fassbender had the great cast, and we get some terrific nods to the Alien franchise. I still say this is one of the best movies of the year. Challenge yourself and give it a try.
What is that?
There's a ship. They're leaving.
To go where?
Earth.
Nobody connected with Rock of Ages ever aspired to making a great movie, but I have to wonder if they were deliberately going for god-awful camp. This movie is so bad, it's almost good. Set in 1987 at a Hollywood club called the Bourbon Room, Rock of Ages tells the cliché-riddled story of dreamers such as Julianne Hough's Sherry and Diego Bonetta's Drew, schemers such as Catherine Zeta-Jones's Patricia and Paul Giamatti's Paul, and the aging cosmic rocker Stacey Jacks, played by Tom Cruise. The only thing saving Cruise from being the most ridiculous thing in this movie is Alec Baldwin playing the grizzled grizzly of a club promoter.
This place is about to become a sea of sweat, ear-shattering music, and puke. So start drinking now.
The night before last, a young girl and her mother were found murdered. The daughter's body was lodged in a chimney. The mother's head severed with a straight razor.
You're referring to one of my stories, a work of fiction.
I'm afraid I am not.
Much more worthy of a rental is The Raven. John Cusack plays Edgar Allan Poe, but there isn't a shred of based on a true story stuff in this wildly fictionalized tale. Cusack sells every inch of his performance playing Poe as a drunken egomaniac, struggling to make ends meet despite his renowned works. It's an over-the-top, take-no-prisoners kind of performance in a film that sometimes plays like Sherlock Holmes meets Saw. The Raven is grotesque and dark and disturbing and kind of great. I'm Richard Roeper. Get to renting. See you soon.